guys, we are live right now. It looks like we are live. How you doing? How are you doing? This is number 2 out of a 100 lives challenge that I'm doing for the coming period. And the topic of today that we're going to talk about is public speaking, of course. But what exactly is public speaking? Well, if you look at it in a dictionary or anything, it's basically saying you start talking in front of a group of people. That's really the lowest translation you can find, but I'll get to that. I'll get to that. And you also can find, if you do a little research, that 75% of the people on this planet have a fear of public speaking. It's called colossophobia. But public speaking is a skill. So why is everyone so afraid of it? 3 out of 4 people. Imagine that you're walking down the street and 3 out of 4 people are afraid of what you're going to say about the way they look. Or in case you're talking to them, they are afraid that whatever they're talking about is not good enough for you, or that they don't make sense, that they're just blabbing around and there's no clear direction in it, or they have a fear that the whole world is staring at them and they start up to freeze. Those things are part of public speaking, or that you break out in sweats and feel like your knees are kind of like rubber and you can't stand. Gosh, what else do we have? We have fear of blacking out, that you suddenly don't know any. Oh God, I've been in that position. That you forgot 2 words. You don't know what to say anymore, or that you have a fear that when you start talking to someone, that they find you really dull and uninspiring, and they turn their back to you, and you feel like you're being left alone. All those type of things are part of public speaking, the fear of public speaking. But what is public speaking? Because we always talking about the fears, and wherever your focus goes, your energy flows, right? So whatever you're thinking about grows bigger and bigger. But what is public speaking? It's speaking to a group of people. Public speaking in public, to speak en public, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so it could also be, if you're not the speaking kind, but you are the writer type, that all the blogs that you write, you show a little bit of your personality in those blogs, right? That's why they're yours. That's why they are authentically you. So that is public speaking also. Okay, so it could be that you are the writer type. So what else do we have? We have podcasts. Could be that you are the type that likes to be on radio but not on camera. So that people hear your voice but not see your face. For a lot of people, that's really comfort, uh, giving them comfort. Difficult word. So it could be that you're the podcast type, the equivalent of what used to be the radio. Or it could be that you are the type that can do webinars, for instance, but with slides and just do the voiceover of the webinars. Or let someone do that. Right now you have AI who's doing that, but that you are the webinar slide type. That's also public speaking. Could also be that you are the webinar type, but you are there with a very small, like a very small picture in the corner, so to speak. Right, so that they can see you, but you are on a far distance. It gives you a little bit more of you, right? Because your face is visible and they hear your voice, so it's a little bit more you. It's a little bit more personal, but still there is a big difference. But that's also considered a form of public speaking. And then what else do we have? Videos, of course. You can do videos and you doing the voiceover, like with webinars or challenges. But you can also do pre-record videos, right? And then whenever you pre-record them, and you don't like the result, you press delete and you do it again. That's a very good way to practice yourself about giving presentations. So that's a form of public speaking. Then we have, of course, the live videos like we're doing right now, and the challenges, which are also usually live, where you are present in the moment and you are having the picture, so it's really vulnerable because now they can see your face and they can see your clothes you're wearing. Uh, yep, and they can also they can also hear your voice. I was just thinking about a memory. That's why I stopped for a moment. So it's the more you show yourself, the more vulnerable you become. That's absolutely true. And the last form of public, let's finish that row for a moment. And the last form of public speaking is when you are live on a stage. That's how most people think of it. Live on a stage, talking in front of a very big group of people. It could be a group setting, an indoor training in a business, or it could be that you are on a stage in front of hundreds and thousands or thousands of people teaching something. And it is no secret that if you want to grow your business, um, you need to learn to speak in public. Because speaking in public, like I said, it is a skill. You can teach it, you can learn it, and the higher up the forms of presentation that you're doing, the higher up you go. Oh, I need to turn off my phone for a second. Oh, there you go. The higher up in the forms of presentations that you go. So at the end, if you are able to speak in front of hundreds of people, or even thousands of people, the faster your scaling of your business goes. Can you be a millionaire with with blogging? Yes, of course. Yes, of course you can. It's not like you are only that bloggers make this amount of money and that speaking on stage make this amount of money. It's not like that. You can be excellent in any form of it. So there, but if you really want to grow your business exponentially, you can learn that skill. And when you think of it, when you think of it in the way of, okay, well, blogging is can I blog? Yeah, I can write a blog. I can write a post. I can do that. Can I do a webinar with slides? Yeah, I can do that. Can I do a podcast? Yeah, I can do that. So you determine on what level you are right now. The forms of public speaking that you are already able to, right? Because I started with blogs, but let's face it, if public speaking means speaking in front of a group of people or towards a group of people, it's also saying hi to your friends that you meet, or tell your mom the story of what you have done today, or if you are in a classroom setting and you know the answer to a question, that you are able to raise your hand and say the answer. That is a form of public speaking also. Don't forget that. So determine on what level you are. Are you able to say hi to someone or just a smile, which is also a form of speaking, the non-verbal kind. We don't have to talk about that when we talk about public speaking. It's usually always the mouth that does the talking, but what about the body language? So, do you really have 75% fear? Are you one of the 75%? Or can you determine what level, what form of glossophobia, what form of public speaking you can handle, and what's the next step for you? If you know that, if you know where you are right now, then it's only a fraction what you need, a little bit more what you need to go to the next step. Shall we do that together? Put it in the comments. Let me know what type of public speaking is still acceptable for you and what level is no longer. All right, talk to you tomorrow.